Is it hard to be fresh if you don't have money, or can you still pull it off?
See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. See, if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you can also get lost in the sauce.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another episode. We are back here in the shop as always, and Brian is back from his little sabbatical in North Carolina. And he's taking apart, what is this, a B18?
Yeah, I got a lot of work to do. So.
And this one had the same problem as the other.
Yep.
Let's show them what happened with it. So we got two engines back to back with the same problem.
Yeah. The bore on the size of the piston doesn't match, so you can literally see.
So the bore is too big and the piston's not big enough.
So I'm rebuilding the engine for a customer with the right piston.
How long did they drive it like that?
No, they just start the engine start smoking like crazy.
Of course.
Just like yours.
Exactly. So you guys seen this one? I think I showed you guys last time, but I'll just show you guys again. Same thing with this single cam. So you can see you got way too much play, and it was the same thing. I literally changed out the turbo, put it on, and it was smoking like hell. So today we're gonna go ahead, while Brian's working on that engine, we're gonna go ahead and drop the single cam. The plan with this car is to go K-swap. Customer brought a K-Series, he'll actually be here in a little bit. K-Series transmit, or K-Series K24A, and then I have an EP3 5-speed transmission that I'm giving him, and we're gonna swap it in. This thing's gonna have AC, power steering, and it's gonna be turbo K-swap. So this is gonna be a super fun project. A couple things here that I've never done, never put AC on a K-swap or power steering, so this will be something new for us. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I know you guys have seen us drop a million engines and put them in, so this one I won't bore you guys too much, but we'll get into it now. This I actually inherited, so this is my block now. I'm gonna take the pistons out, rebuild it, and put that to the side. Once I blow up my single cam, we'll probably go ahead and throw that one into it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. How's the engine looking?
I found an issue. I mean, this bearing
Looks like it was thrusting.
But I find out when I take the crank out, this bolt was completely loose.
Well, that'll make it play. And with the pistons moving around,
yes,
so that's gonna create thrust.
It was completely loose, no torque at all.
Nada.
When I took the bolts out, it feels like they don't have the
Is
right.
the threads messed up?
I don't know. I gotta check now. But when I pull the rest of the bolts out, they look like they don't have the right torque either.
The bearings,
but you can see here. Look at this.
Bearings don't look the best.
No, they're not looking
very good.
Looking good. They're not looking good. I'm gonna send the crankshaft to machine shop to see, because he have a little.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, no, you can see that.
And
I don't know if you can.
In the middle, they can probably just polish it and go, because you don't feel really bad. But
this one's bad though.
Yeah, that's, you can literally
that
see
one
it.
Right, you can see it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but
yeah, you can literally see it. You don't need to.
I don't know. You're gonna have to use different size bearings probably if they redo it.
Probably if the crank is good with a polish, we send it with a new king bearings. But now we need to find out a new bearing.
A new crank.
Yeah.
You can use oversized bearings though. They don't, just not as strong.
Yeah, but we need to cut the
crank. Yeah, no fun.
Not good.
Well, anyways, and it looks like oh, that's diesel oil.
Yeah, that's Rotella oil.
I was gonna say that looks like a head gasket.
Yeah, probably looks like an engine seat outside. It looks like some water guy in it.
Yeah, it doesn't look the best, but
yeah, I'm done with it. Just wanna show it to the customer what's wrong with it.
how do the pistons look? Oh, you can see. You can see the sides of them are. You can tell it didn't have that many miles on it.
No, they probably never touched the walls.
Damn, messed it up. Cool. Anyways, we're gonna get back to the single cam. Got the intercooler piping. Joey got the radiator. Just little things. Now we're just looking for the key. It's got like a special key. Obviously, when you got nice wheels like this, you want a key on it. So we just got to go ahead and get that key out, and then we'll be good. Get the axles out, and then go ahead and drop her. So we got to the point where we're going ahead and going to take the axles off. and we noticed that we had a lock on the wheel. We looked throughout the whole car, could not find it. So the homeowner is actually at his house. He's gonna look for it in his barn. Hopefully he has it, and then he's gonna shoot on back, and then we'll go ahead and get it out. But for now, we'll watch Bryan take some pistons apart, or put them back together.
Just taking it apart.
Taking it apart?
Yes. I was about to do something sketchy, but I'm not gonna do it on camera.
I saw you with that hammer in your hand.
No.
It's never good if you have a hammer in your hand, if it's not a mallet.
No, I'm just taking apart the
Taking the slide pin out?
So yeah, so the customer can bring me the right size piston so I can put the engine together.
Right. What are you gonna do with the block? Are you gonna send it out?
No, we're gonna sell it. Then we're gonna put the.
What's
your question?
What are you gonna do with the block? Are you gonna hone it out?
Hone it, yeah. The piston never touched the wall, so.
Okay, then you're good.
So we're just gonna hone it, rebuild it, new bearing, fresh pistons. They're gonna put the engine together. It's a GSR engine, and they're gonna sell it. So,
cool.
So everybody interested, somebody maybe looking for a GSR complete engine.
And we'll know it'll be done right.
And new, so everything new, you're gonna be on it. Send it.
But we're also doing some cleanup today. Some not spring, but wintertime cleaning. Got everything out. Got all the cars pushed outside. The single cam, so I'll give you guys a little update with my single cam. I tuned it a couple days ago, and I was having a fuel leak, so I'm just gonna fix the fuel leak and then it'll be ready to scoop. But I ran it on about 12 pounds and it was definitely making good power. You could definitely tell that the cam is definitely worth it at 12 pounds. I've been on other single cams on 12 pounds, and this on 12 pounds was definitely performing good. So I also got another intake manifold that I plan on throwing onto it. I was going to use the big K-series one, but I'm actually going to use this for a different build. So eventually that built block, once I blow that one up like I was telling you guys, I'm going to fully build the single cam. And then with that one, I will use the Ultra Skunk 2 manifold. I'll show you guys. So this is the big one that I was going to put on it. But we're just going to put that to the side right now, and I'm going to use this one. This was the head, obviously, that was on that block. So I'm going to take off this one, the Pro Series. It's got a nice throttle body on it too. So I'll use that. That'll be plenty perfect for 500 horsepower or gold. And then I'll just plan on using the other one when we get around to that point. But we're going to get back to work. What you doing? Man, this car ain't rear wheel drive. What's up?
Taking Bryan's wheel, so.
Hey, race car driver.
Taking Bryan's wheel so I can ride my car around. The tires of my car in the front are a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I think they rub a little bit.
They rub.
Then you have a little bit of clearance issues on these. A little bit. You can't even put your finger in. Can't even turn it, but you just go in a straight line, so that's all that matters, right?
Right now I just want to drive it. I can't drive it like that.
The EK that was sitting right there. Bryan just moved the car over here just because we had to move things. The customer said the car was smoking. He didn't know what was wrong with it, and we just had to move it. And I don't know how Bryan was able to move it. He popped the hood just to see what was wrong with it. And there's literally, let me get the camera to focus. There is a hole in the block. How does it start up like that?
It starts better than my car.
It doesn't even sound like a rod knock either. The rod just must not even be there at all.
They have no rod knock. We have no
There's
rod.
no rod to knock. There's nothing to knock. That's crazy. Man, there's a lot of oil still in the motor. That's crazy. And you said this guy had this thing on nitrous?
100 shot.
Yeah, I don't think that lasted very long. But heck yeah, man, the motor can hold up, and it's an automatic. One day I'm gonna build. You can see the shifters right there. Solenoids. One day I want to build an automatic. But hey, you should try to get him into doing a manual swap on it.
Let's see what happens. Let's see, because the guy just dropped off the car. I don't know nothing else.
We'll have to talk to him, see what he wants to do.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We find out what was wrong.
Right? Yeah. Did it take too long?
That was quick. That's Honda power for you, bro.
Right?
That's crazy.
So as you know, we're back on the grind. We got another car in. Brian's putting some you just put some transmission fluid in it. It was a little low.
So it was getting hard to go in gear, so.
Yeah, you need a little bit of fluid in there. Just so you guys know, if you have a transmission, you should go ahead and make sure it has fluid in it. Because if it doesn't, you might have some issues with the grinding. But as always, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call the video there. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
You don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you can also get lost in the sauce.